As the onslaught against insecurity intensifies, a major breakthrough has been achieved in some parts of the country. A joint security task force has dismantled 3 key bandit camps in Kogi State. The coordinated operation involved personnel from the Office of the National Security Advisor, the Nigerian Army, the Navy, Air Force, Police, Department of State Services DSS, along with local vigilantes and hunters. According to the State Security Advisor, retired Commander Jerry Omodara, the operation featured intense bombardment and overwhelming firepower, resulting in the neutralization of many bandits and the rescue of several kidnapped victims. The freed victims have been taken to medical facilities for treatment and will be reunited with their families after receiving proper care and therapy. I mean, BKO, this is Kogi State, and I believe this matter concerns you a lot.
Yes,
now,
exactly.
security forces actually dealt a huge blow on the bandits. How significant is this victory?
Yeah, this is an ongoing operation. They've been on this for some time. I know that in the Shoko area, in the Obajana area, they are dealing a mortar blow to those boys. 3 bandit camps overrun. Even the notorious Batijo. Batijo is a bandit leader in Kogi State. He has fled his camp. They are being killed with drones. A lot of them are going to hide in caves because they can't operate freely anymore. They are serving justice to them, and this operation involves helicopters, armor tanks, and the rest. The kind of heat that they are facing in Kogi now, they've never had to face it. And the governor has made up his mind, we will not pay any ransom. Even when those students of Confluence University of Science and Technology were kidnapped, the governor did not pay ransom. Yes, a few of those students died, but the rest of them were rescued because they had them surrounded. So they had to flee and leave the children. So I'm happy with the operation going on. You know, this current DG of the DSS used to work in Kogi State, so he understands the terrain very well. And they are working. The DSS is involved in the military campaign. The Army is involved. The Air Force is involved. A lot of work is being done in Kogi State to decimate these guys. If we keep Kogi safe, if we clean up those forests, because Kogi, by its location, enables access to the southeast, to the south-south, to the southwest. Yes, south-south through Auchi, you know, all of those areas. Yes, Enugu State, through, for the southeast, and then southwest through Ekiti and Ondo, you know. So by its location and the fact that its forest, it has extensive forest, especially Bono land. These bandits have made Kogi State a home, and we've never really dealt decisively with them. We've never conducted a relentless operation against them, which is what we have always demanded. Don't do piecemeal operation. If this operation will last 6 months, let us do it. But we are confident that within that period, we will have dealt them a decisive blow. So you can see now, because now the state government closed some markets, because it's those markets that they use to stock logistics and all that. Really when they know that, okay, they may not be able to go out. So they want to buy things ahead of any attack on them. Now, those markets have been shut. You cannot, they can't use those markets anymore. We have to deal decisively with these people. And I'm happy You know, I've talked about this Kogi like 2 times in the last few weeks because I know the extent of the operation going on there currently, and I know that we are achieving results. I've seen evidence of results being achieved, but it is important because this governor, the governor of Kogi State, acquires some drones, drones that can be used both for reconnaissance work and delivering weapons on the enemy.
Payload.
Yes, you drop their payload on these good-for-nothing people. We cannot, you can't travel freely in your country anymore. Cast your mind back to those days when we enjoyed traveling even in the night.
Yeah.
Today, you have to think twice. Won't they kidnap me? I want to go to that wedding. But I don't have police. Even those who have police, sometimes they overwhelm your policemen. Did they not kill Ifeanyi Uba's policemen?
Yeah.
So when people make this, oh, he went to Borno State, they gave him soldiers. Don't they kill soldiers? Don't they ambush soldiers? It is the heart that you have that took you there that matters, not the fact that you have. You can have police, they can wipe away your policemen. We've seen that happen. When they kidnap traditional rulers, they first kill the policemen. An ambush is a very effective military tactic because you are inside your car, even people guiding you are inside their trucks. They do not know that the people in the bush, they can see them clearly. And they are ready. But you are in the car, you are not ready. So by the time they open fire, most of the time, they gain the upper hand. So I'm confident that Kogi, we are going to really...
Asoko, how effective is the joint task force model? Talk about involving the military, the DSS, the police, local vigilantes in the fight against insecurity in Kogi State.
It's very, very effective, and you can see from even what BKO just said now, you know, first it started with strategy.
Yes.
You know, strategy from the government, closing down markets, you know, knowing that is, if they don't have food to eat, you know, the bandit, if they don't have food, they will start looking for how they will, you know, either come out and then from there we attack them, you know. And that was based on intelligence, okay? And the strategy actually paid off. Then with the local vigilantes, the Nigerian Army, the Air Force, even the DSS, you know, they were able to go in there and to wipe out the notorious bandit that was there. So I think that this is what every state should be thinking of. Now that Kogi, because I know that by the time they wipe out the whole bandits in Kogi, the next will be Kwara.
Exactly, moving into...
You know, the next will be Kwara. And then I hope our governors in the southwest are also planning to make sure that...
Should it be a long-term plan?
No,
to make sure that these people don't regroup?
No, it has to be a long-term plan, you know, because people are also afraid. And just like every Nigerian will be afraid. When once you do this clearance operation, what happens in that community? Do you want to stay there? Are people moving back there? What are the, you know, the posts, you know, the operation, you know, that will go on into that community, you know, because that is the major thing, so that they don't come back. Because sometimes you clear, and by the time the military leaves, they will come back again. They will regroup and come back, either to attack the community. So we can also start thinking of what we can do after that clearance. And just like I was saying, the remnants, those remnants, because by the time this onslaught is, you know, the operation is going on, they will move into different communities. And while they are running with guns. And you know, somebody is coming with AK-47, you don't have, you will run.
Absolutely.
You know, so I think this is when other governors should begin to look at. That is why I keep talking about collaboration and among the state governors. We are carrying out this operation. Please, we also need you to guide your border to make sure that these guys are moving, you know, because we need to clear these guys off. Enough is enough. And now that this collaboration is working, we want to believe that in the near before this year will run out, because I believe that the way the president has been saying we will win this war, it means that he's serious about it. And so those who think that, okay, insecurity was made by this government and then they can't do anything, they are helpless, they should watch and see that in the next couple of months what will happen, because the president is serious about it. So many people have come up with different things about, oh, they are allowing the U.S. troops to come, sovereignty, blah, blah. Are you going to talk about sovereignty? If you don't have a country, will you talk about sovereignty?
Exactly.
You know, so we need to start thinking about that. We need to be safe first. Then we begin to talk about sovereignty.
So the Lakurawas who came all the way from Mali.
From Mali.
Are they not assaulted?
Assaulted us, you know, yes. So we need to deal with these guys.
People like Kondume that I hardly agree with. He too is supporting the presence of U.S. troops, because this is a man who comes from Baghdad in Goza local government, and he has not gone to his hometown for so many years.
For many years.
So we want to tell that person that somebody who has come to help him keep his area safe, that he should not welcome the person. They say who feels it knows it.
Exactly.
Or how is that in Mali sound is
who wears the shoe knows that where
he knows where he pinches. So our people will welcome help from wherever it can come to defeat these people, because they've turned our lives upside down. Everybody is talking about security. You can't go to your farms.
All right, gentlemen.
It has to stop.
It has to stop, and it will stop.
Yes.
It will stop. All right, gentlemen, we go on this quick break, and when we return, the conversation continues. Don't go away. This is Journalist Hangout.